Hello again. Welcome to another business management conversation with us, your friends here at Creative Technology Solutions. And this is the place where we, your trusted technology partner, we want to talk about topics that are important to you, the business owner, and help you understand what you need to know, what action you might need to take, or really how technology can support the growth of your business, getting a little more than out of your technology than just having your computers that are functioning, but really leveraging them to support your growth. And today we've got a little bit of a different kind of topic we want to discuss because we have an upcoming webinar that we want to invite you to. This will be April 12th at 2 p.m. That's Thursday, April 12th, 2 p.m. There'll be a link on this page and at the bottom of this video for you to register. But before you go and do that, we want to talk a little bit about why you should be interested at all in this topic. And what we're going to cover is cybersecurity for your business. Really, what do you need to do to understand the true risks that your business is facing because of attacks, potential attacks, and then what are the right steps for you to take, being responsible with your budget, with your resources, and then what's that next step for you. So I thought it'd be valuable to talk a little bit. We have a guest coming on for that webinar, Joshua Burkhart from Beers, Muller, Bax & Salin, LLP. He's an expert in the legal side of things for a small business to understand the true risk. So first, just to kick it off, I'm sure Josh is going to watch this video, but what did you guys think? We met with him in the location there and just talked through what we're gonna talk about. What is it like to talk to a legal representative when we're so familiar with the technology side when it comes to cybersecurity?
Yeah, I think for me, it's like adding some real stories to the portfolio here. It's like he's telling stories, not the way we would tell them from a technology standpoint. And hey, we're just the IT guys. We speak this language that people don't understand. But when the legal guy gets involved, suddenly it's a little more serious. So hearing Josh really talk about some of those felt like it brings it to life.
Bringing a ton of expertise, a different perspective.
Yep.
What about you?
Yeah, because when we talk about an attack, we tend to be more focused on what's the time to get your data back? How do you get your data back? What's the cost of getting your data back? It's much more on the, I just need my information. So I think that he's going to be able to provide this lens into a whole nother arena of, okay, let's say I got my data back. What is the effect of this on my clients, on my business, that sort of thing? And yeah, just a completely different realm.
Yeah, and I'd add to that too is that I think when you talk about risk like this, you very seldom think about there's a legal ramification here. So you can feel a little bit shielded from it. But when you start talking to someone like Joshua and you start seeing there is a real legal issue going on and the liability, and he can shoot straight and tell you what that's going to be.
What I appreciate about this approach is I've been to a ton of webinars on cybersecurity resources that we can use to help our customers, and those kinds of conversations are always around, like, let's show you how quickly a system can be just brought to its knees and then how quickly it can get back up. And those things can be interesting even from a business owner's perspective to understand what really will happen to my business should we be attacked. But I think that this kind of conversation feels beneficial because it really helps to talk about the true risk.
Yep.
So how really trying to focus in what is fear-mongering when we hear all the things that are going on, all the potential risks. How does a business owner lay out what they should actually invest to keep themselves safe? At what point is it just too much to invest? I don't know if there's anything you'd want to add on that side of, is that true? Is this just my make-believe experience, or is that something that's out there?
Yeah, I mean, I think it is, but it's similar to, I think, the decisions a lot of people have to make with, well, how much insurance is enough? Mm-hmm. Well, as much as you can afford. Mm-hmm. Doing something is better than doing nothing. So do something and make sure that you're doing the right things in the right order. And I think that's where I think we lend to that is, here's all of your options. We can help you think through what may be the highest priorities, but do as much as you can, invest as much as you can.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like the risk and probability kind of thing because you can spend a lot of money, right? But to me, I think what I'm looking forward to is talking through in this conversation coming up. These are the different areas that you need to think about because maybe you don't realize that just because you don't have sensitive data on a system, someone could still hack into your email or be monitoring this other piece, right, and find a way in. So what are the different possibilities? And then trying to help business owners think through, okay, if this is the range of things that could happen, what sort of risk am I talking about? And, trying to put some sort of a financial formula to that, perhaps, to say, well, if this is maybe the typical fines, recovery costs, blah, 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 and this is the probability, then you can come to a little bit of a better evaluation of what do I think it would be worth to me to spend in these different areas. And so I think that it will be educational as far as the things that are out there, and then hopefully provide a little bit of a context or some categories to be able to then go about calculating how much do I want to spend.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to be a little bit fair to my feeling that, my tendency might be to say it's all fear mongering, or there's not really any real risk out there. They just want you to buy solutions, or or it's just for the news, for the ratings. So I know we have some material here. I'm just curious if there'd be something, Tim, that you would want to share up front to say, no, there is a real risk. Is there kind of some statistics or some reality you want to bring us to?
Yeah, and I understand that things we tend to insulate ourselves a little bit from the hype of the media that's going on a lot. But I think that the increasing frequency of how many people are impacted is coming closer to home. So I would imagine that some of the people that are going to be attending the webinar are going to be attending because they kind of have felt that, if not themselves, from someone they know. But I know that there's some recent studies that we've looked at from some of our partners that are talking about what are the real statistics with over 1,000 MSPs that are out there in the trenches helping their customers protect their customers, and what have been those report statistics over the last couple of years? What are they seeing? And so we're seeing a lot of statistics there about the industries that you would be surprised that are, like, for example, I would never think that construction would be a high target industry, but it's one of the highest out there right now. And, healthcare is big. We've heard those in the news, but it's actually not the most highly targeted one of all of them. So there's statistics like that feel like they're very helpful to inform us on what is reality, because they're not based on hype. They're really based on the real life experience of people like us that are working with people like you, customers out there that we're helping with your technology.
So maybe what I'll do, just to help to set the stage for the webinar, is with this post, I'll put some of the statistics that we do have so that we all recognize we are actually at risk. There is need for us to learn and find out what are the appropriate next steps, but weighing that out with the realities, both legally and just practically for your business, to help you to make your best make your choices on what's best for the next moves for your company, for your technology, to keep you safe, secure, out of legal trouble, and keep you functioning. That's really what this is all about. Keep you floating and keep your business growing. So I don't know if there's anything else, but we're looking forward to seeing you. Again, register at the link below this. You can reach out to us anytime at our website, www.creativetext.biz. And again, April 12th at 2 p.m. with Joshua Burkhart, we're gonna cover this and really help you understand your real risk, what the right next steps are to keep your business safe, secure, and growing. Thanks.